Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am fine too. Welcome you all to NIEVS Home School. This is Mahmudur Rahman, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Today I am going to take an Information and Communication Technology class for the students of class 9. This is your second class and our today's topic is Chapter 1, page number 6 to 8. Okay. Dear students, look at the board. This is the class for the students of class 9, subject ICT, that means Information and Communication Technology, topic Chapter 1, page number 6 to 8, term half yearly, lecture number 2, and from today you will be given homework. So this is your H.W. number 1, teacher Mahmudur Rahman. This is my mobile number 01735 852285, and this is my messenger ID Mahmudur Rahman Soil. So today we will discuss about e-learning and e-governance. Okay, e-learning is the short form of electronic learning. That means the process of teaching or learning through electronic devices like mobile, laptop, computer, etc. Look at the board. E-learning and Bangladesh. This is the first topic of today's lecture. For years, knowledge has been acquired across the world in traditional methods. And the innovation and development of ICT have brought about changes for the first time in these methods. Traditional methods means with papers and pens in going to the educational institutions, face to face with teachers and student giving and sharing their views. But the innovation and development of ICT have brought these changes. We have become familiar with the term like e-learning and distance learning. E-learning is the short version of electronic learning, which basically means a teaching process by using CD-ROM, the internet, personal network and TV channels. However, we should keep in mind that e-learning is not an alternative to the conventional way of learning. For example, it is hard to demonstrate the different scientific and natural phenomena such as a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse or so on. A teacher may demonstrate these phenomena with images, videos and graphs with the help of multimedia. The class can be interactive too. As Bangladesh has a huge population and that is why the class size is usually big. The school in our country lack skilled teachers, teaching and learning materials. Okay. So you know that in our country, as we have a big population, the number of students is also very big. So when the students come to the school, we cannot provide skilled teachers properly to them. So here is e-learning or distance learning can do a vital role. It can play a vital role. For example, if we provide multimedia facilities to all of the schools in our country, then skilled teachers can conduct a class and that classes can be provided through multimedia in every school. And at a time, all the students of our country can join a single class or a single lecture of a skilled teacher. So this is also a benefit of e-learning. The next point is Bangladesh is not lagging behind in e-learning. The ICT specialists of the country have opened some web portals offering courses in Bangla, and learners from any part of the world can take the courses. The ICT oriented, especially training courses in computer programming, have earned popularity at home and abroad. And the course taker, that means the learners, can also participate in different examination and tests through online. E-learning can play a vital role in overcoming the limitations of teaching in Bangladesh. However, it is not a substitute of the conventional teaching method. of a classroom in which teachers and students have face-to-face interactions, exchange of opinions, and question and answer sessions. Moreover, students can ask questions, interact, and help themselves in learning something. In addition, teachers and students can assist each other in the learning process and optimize their learning by peer bonding. By contrast, possibilities of interactions are minimal in e-learning. That means, though distance learning or e-learning have some benefits and advantages, it cannot be compared with face-to-face learning or traditional learning, because in traditional learning, when a student and teacher make conversations and discussions, they can solve many problems, and here students can ask questions and teachers can answer directly, and the classmates also share their views. When many students gather in a classroom, they can share their personal opinions and views with each other, and this optimizes the scope for learning. Okay. Now the next topic of today's class is e-governance. E-governance in Bangladesh. Transparency and accountability are needed for a good governance. A modern, transparent and accountable governance can be ensured by introducing a digitalized country. Once it was very difficult for the examinees and their guardians to collect the result of a public examination. It was even more difficult for the people living in the remote villages. Even 2 decades ago, they could not collect the results a week after the publication of result. Now they can get it either through the internet or the SMS option of the mobile phone. So the travel of instantly collecting the result has come to an end. This is an example of modern internet facilities in our education sector. Another example is facility of submitting applications to higher education institution with the help of mobile phone. Okay. In previous times, when the students prepared themselves for higher education and admission tests, they have to go to the respective universities to submit their application form. But now they can do it sitting at their home or with a computer device or mobile phone. So here e-learning or e-governance works a vital role. The second point is there is another example of district offices of deputy commissioners have e-services centers in order to ensure easy, affordable and hassle-free services. Now a service delivery of services that took 2 or 3 weeks in the past now takes only 2 or 5 days. Look at the changes. The time difference is minimizing. On the top of it, digitalization of the information has reduced the time in decision making by government departments have become transparent and accountable in providing their services and increased their efficiency in issuing copies of deeds and settlement records. Another example is, this is very effective and we are doing it in our day-to-day life. All of you are acquainted with these terms. The manual process of paying gas, electricity and water bills is time consuming and troublesome. Sometimes the busy hours of a day are spent to pay the utility bills. Now the bills can be paid either online or through cell phones. The target of the government is to ensure better life standards and a hassle-free life for its citizens. E-governance has made some services accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That means all the year round we can get the facilities. Some of these services, for example, are ATM services, mobile banking, information services, etc. As a result, citizens may avail the service at their convenience. In addition, with the introduction of e-services and interdepartmental communication, networking within the government has increased. That means we can now communicate with the government departments very easily. Government employees have also become skilled. As a result, providing faster services has become evident in everywhere of our departmental works. Bangladesh has introduced e-governance for a few years. E-service is yet to be introduced to all sectors of the governance. With its successful implementation in every sector, Bangladesh will certainly ensure good governance. So, from the discussion, we can say that for a good governance, for the success of a good government, e-services is also very important. In our day-to-day life, the government is trying to implement internet facilities and e-services to make our lives easier than before. And already in our education sector, in our social sector, so we are using the facilities of e-governance and e-learning. So dear students, I hope that you have understood today's topics very well. These are very applicable in our life, and these are very easy to understand for you, as we are every day going through these facilities. If you have further questions or more inquiries, you can contact me through my mobile number and my messenger ID. Hope for the best. And you have homework from these two topics, e-learning in Bangladesh and e-governance. You will make 5 multiple choice questions for your next HW and submit it on every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so see you in the next class. Take care of yourself and attend online classes regularly and watch your YouTube classes. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.